Today, we are continuing our playthrough of the Rise of Tiamat. Gizmo Storm is the DM for the series, so we're going to turn it over to him. Alright, Giz, go ahead.
Alright, you guys find yourself in the cavern, extremely exhausted after a very long and epic battle against Chup and all of his servants. The combat is finally over. What would you guys like to do now?
Loot all the things!
Yeah, search for anything of value or interest.
I need some healing, too. Do I still have any potions?
Actually, should probably get my character sheet open, huh? Let me check here. I'm pretty sure I am completely spent.
I have a potion of greater healing.
Yeah, but we don't want to drink a potion if we're able to rest.
Oh, that's true. Loot
I
all the
think
things!
Yeah, I think we killed everybody in here, so
Except
let's
for
find
the
where
ones that
their
escaped.
beds are.
Yes,
Oh,
I have
that's a good idea.
0 spell slots. So, it's just maybe we rest first, and then we explore.
Ronald, as you walk past, that is where the Ettins all fell. You notice that the one that was the leader is wearing a kind of a sash, which actually looks like a belt, that has a buckle that you kind of recognize because it's similar to the buckle that 2 of your party members already have on.
So I'm a point to it.
Which one?
Ah, my good eye. I see something over there.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I point to the buckle. Look, what is that?
Looks like some sort of giant.
As you take it off, you immediately recognize it as a belt of hill giant strength.
Oh.
So, who has the strength belts already? Isfa has one.
Isfa
I
has
have-
one. Crow
I have
has
Storm
one.
Giant.
I hold it up and I look to Roland and kind of give a shrug. Huh?
When it hurt,
All right.
so Ron will reach out and take it.
Excellent.
So pretty handy.
Yeah, that's only an 11-point jump in strength for Roland once he's attuned to it.
Aye. That's pretty gnarly.
We'll all have our own belts of giant strength.
Hiya, Blood Dragon. I know, right? There's practically one for everyone. Is Finron still unconscious? No, he's up.
Nope, we're all rolling around.
All right.
So what? We're looking for beds?
Other than the belt, you do not find anything among the servants that lie scattered all over this room.
How about like the nobles or something?
Standard weapons, standard gear.
Here,
Not very noble
there's a
of them.
passageway over here. Let's just, we'll do a quick sweep of the area, make sure that there's no one in hiding, and then we'll bunk down for the night. Keep your weapons at the ready. We're not
Maybe we
quite
should
safe yet.
split up, divide and conquer.
I'm a bunker on
That's
the
a
back
good
of the
idea.
head with my staff.
Alright, the room you guys are now in, and the sub-room next to it, basically look like sleeping quarters. It looks like where the Dragon Claws and the Dragon Fangs have their beds.
Okay.
Hey, we found beds. We could probably bed here.
Be vigilant, friends. Safety first. Using my good eye, I'm going to look around, see there's nothing of value.
There's a chest
Alright,
or something over here.
Everybody stop moving for a sec.
Isafa, no!
Okay, while searching through the beds, you come across 30 gold pieces, 120 SP, 23 EP, and 200 CP.
Too fast.
Plus
Say that again.
Hold on, I'm writing it down. I got it now. All right.
Oh, okay.
How many of each?
30 gold,
30.
120 silver,
Uh-huh.
23 EP. I don't remember what E stands for.
Electrum.
Electrum. And 200 copper.
Okay, got it. I just pocket the
You
coins,
also-
add to the party stash.
You also find 5 single 5-pound silver bars, and they are marked with a trading company from Baldur's Gate.
5 single trading bars. Baldur's Gate trading bars.
With
Okay.
a single 5-pound silver bar worth 20 gold.
Okay. Inventory. Manage equipment.
Well, I gotta back you up a second.
2, 3, 4, 5. Silver. Baldur's Gate trade bars. Hey, I was typing there. Bring it back. Do we know how much they weigh? Does it matter? It doesn't matter.
5 pounds.
It doesn't. It into the bag.
All right. Asifa, as you approach that other hallway,
Yes.
that's why I had to stop you, you trigger
Of
a
course
trap.
I do.
What have you done?
Has anybody seen Isapa?
I just.
Right. The trap goes off, and it deals 27 points of acid damage to
Ew.
everything in that circle.
Oh
That
no.
dude, my stuff.
Well, that sucks.
You okay in there, Isapa?
Does she,
Silence.
Does she survive or is she down?
I'm down. I mean, I'm still alive, but I'm unconscious.
Rano will steel himself, and then he's going to walk into the cloud. I'm just gonna take the 27. Ow, it burns. I'm gonna try to grab Isafa and drag her out. Out of here, Cloud. There we go.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't update my hit points either because of that.
Alright.
We should put her on the bed.
Might want to stabilize me while you're at it.
Can I try to stabilize her?
It'd be a medicine check, yes.
I can't fail. I have +10 to medicine.
I know.
I
Still gotta make you roll it. I mean, a nat 1 is still a nat 1.
I just realized that. I did not know I had +10 to medicine.
Okay, we'll put Osfa on the bed. She's going to sleep very tightly on this lumpy.
Maybe we have to rest before we continue. We'll have to take turns, keep watch.
I'm not first watch, apparently.
You guys take the first rest. I will keep watch.
Oh, good. Dude's already walking off.
I don't think Isafa can take a watch. We have we need a roll to see how many hours before she wakes up. It's a D4?
So, 3 hours.
Yeah, see? And then that doesn't count as a rest. So,
I know.
so
Bummer.
Isafa can't take a turn. Rono can.
So-
Crow can take a watch.
While you guys,
Crow will quite happily take first watch, actually.
So Giz?
other than Asafa, I will let you guys benefit from a long rest.
Ooh.
With you guys taking watch to make sure nothing comes in. Asafa's not off running around by herself trying to find stuff, which I guess she did find, actually.
During the long rest, I will be swapping some of my prepared spells.
Before the long rest, I am going to offer up my gloves of missile snaring to anybody who might need them.
Unprepared sanctuary. And
Does Fenrond or Lou want the gloves?
I'm good.
I don't think
Oh,
Lou
what
has.
do they do again?
They let you catch things that are shot at you.
Yep.
Hmm.
You can catch it and roll a dice plus your dex mod.
I suppose that could come in handy if I'm ever shot at. I am a fairly easy target. I am the most beautiful.
All right. So you got the gloves of missile snaring, and I will put on this fancy.
Has dawn hit yet? Is it past?
Yeah, what time of day is it?
It was mid-afternoon when you guys first entered the cave, so yes, it would be going on dawn right now.
Shield of Faith. Cool. We get to roll for charges here in a second. Shield of Faith
Finrod, you also have to roll for charges for your roll.
and
Yes, I did so.
okay. Druid.
I see,
Prepared
okay.
spells. I think I'm gonna get rid of Pass Without a Trace because he knows it and it never helps us anyway. Greater risk of mass cure. Those are all pretty useful. Ooh. Spell creates following effects.
I love you, Daddy Warbucks.
Hey Giz, thank you for the resub. Appreciate you very, very much. 30 months. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
think that's one of the
You
biggest.
don't have to say it.
I did say it. I said it anyway.
I'll say it anyway.
So when I get done being unconscious, if I sleep the rest of the night, can I take a long rest?
Okay. I'm done preparing spells, I think. And then we regain 8 charges. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could be worse.
So, how long is the party going to stay here?
Long enough for everybody to rest.
All right, Oswald, go ahead.
Haha, we're in danger.
Daddy Warbucks.
Again, EM, thank you for the sub and welcome to family. Ah, it's Valkyrak. Hi, Valkyrak. How you doing today? You see, Dawn stole her box back from you. She's at 8 again. Dance, puppet. An injury? What'd you do?
So,
Ocelot's token isn't updating. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, well, it didn't automatically update, so I'm manually updating it. Dun, 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 I feel all strong again.
Okay, now that we're in better condition, let's power ahead. And I will stay in the front, keeping my good eye on the area. Make sure we don't blunder into any more traps.
Glimpse
I
of
get an
something to the
invest-
right up there before I got knocked out by the acid.
There's an
Is there
area
still
up
any
to the
acid here?
left too.
Can I
Yeah,
get
I
an
didn't get that far. Investigation what?
Ronald, can I get an investigation check as you're going down the hall?
Sure. I'm not good at investigation.
Because you're looking at the bad eye.
That's right.
Stop moving while he does.
At least learn. I will at least learn and look for a change. Yes, she can be taught.
You do see the trap. And I was going to have everyone stop because that ward goes off again when Ronald goes past it because he only rolled a 3.
I thought that's where I set off the...
If it's a glyph of warding, it would continue until it's dispelled. If only we had someone who knew such magics. So I'm guessing we all get acided.
You would have triggered it before Crow, Roland, or Finron made it down the hall.
So just me then?
Unfortunately, Ossifa. Yeah, you and Ossifa.
Alright, well then...
Can I make like a con save or something?
Roll me some acid damage to eat, and then I will be dispelling the ward. Hopefully. So 25, no save? Half on a save? What are we
No,
doing?
it
Right.
just goes off.
I take 25, I point at the area where the spell originated from, and we're going to make it go away.
Because I'm getting really tired of this. I tried to yell at you.
Bam. Does it go away?
Yes, it does.
Okay. It's safe now. I took care of it.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
good. Oof.
I'm going to walk in and out of the area and put my hands up. See, it's safe.
Okay. Ooh, there's stuff in here.
Alright, the room, Ossifa, that you just entered is very well decorated. It's a room you would find in like an elvish palace. It's that well decorated. Tapestries are hanging on all the walls, a big giant floor-to-ceiling mirror that Finrond is standing next to now, the wood-framed bed, the chest in the corner.
Oh, it reminds me of home. Oh, I'm so glad I left now. This is all so tacky. What a garish display.
I moved to open the chest, then I stopped, and I'm gonna bring my eye down to poke it to peer at the lock, make sure that this also isn't trapped before we open it.
Can I get an investigation check?
Oh no, I don't want to do an investigation check. I'm trying to rely on my powers of perception to examine the lock.
Oh, if he's gonna do that, I should get out of the way. Toodles.
You do not detect any traps on that chest.
All right, let's open that baby.
Roland. How about I try this
Try what? What?
to open the chest and check for traps. Because
I did check
you
for
know.
traps.
Well, maybe
Okay.
he just wants to test out his new belt of.
Fine, go ahead. I step just to the side here.
All right, can I try and slightly open it and check for traps, or is it locked?
It is locked. If you're going to search for checks, I need an investigation check, please.
Failing that, I'd always have Plan B available.
You do not detect any traps.
I'm gonna hold out the crowbar.
Hey, maybe I should. You guys are both pretty old, and my young eyes will be able to spot
Quiet,
anything.
boy.
So, how about you step?
Just open the thing.
All right, use your fire magic.
What?
I would like to also check for traps.
Investigation.
Going through all this, it's not gonna be freaking trapped.
You do not see any traps.
Yeah, it looks good. You guys can open it.
Just open it.
All right, I'm gonna use my tools to open it.
Can you roll your tools? Oh no, if you had pick the lock.
Trying to actually.
Hey,
There we go.
You successfully unlock it.
what's in there?
All right, slowly open it.
Does 28 hit you?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, 28 kind of hits me.
I'm glad I'm hiding behind Crow.
What happened?
As you were opening the chest, you felt a sharp stab into your hand as a small needle pops out and it catches you.
Oh, only if I had this one.
53 points of damage. 53 points of poison damage.
Oh my goodness.
Holy crap.
I didn't look hard enough, guys.
It's okay. You're fine.
But it's so powerful.
Ah, God. Yeah, and I just swing the lid all the way
Also,
open.
Well, it is very powerful, right? But also remember that the heal spell also ends blindness, deafness, any diseases affecting the target. So I see him get hit. He reels from the poison. I'm just gonna go touch him and go boop, and then he's all better now.
Ah, just a flesh wound.
We gotta look into the box. Something miraculous must be in there to hide behind such a trap.
Upon searching, all you find is just regular like robes that royalty would wear. Nothing super spectacular is in that chest. You can tell that something else was in there, but at some point it basically vanished and disappeared.
Any bets on whether that's where the mask was?
Royalty robes. Into the bag.
Can I check for
There you go.
like any false doors or plates inside the chest?
I'm just gonna put
Upon
this
searching the
behind.
chest, you do not see anything else other than the remains of where the trap was, and the clothes, and the vacant spot where something was sitting but is not there anymore.
Does it look roughly mask shaped or sized?
Roughly, yes.
No! No, the mask can't be gone. Search the rest of the room. Under the bed, behind the mirror.
Didn't we see that the guy was wearing
There's
it?
other things.
I don't know if we did.
Roland, as you're walking around, can I get an investigation check, please?
$21.
On the south end of the room, You can probably see where the S is now. You notice that the one tapestry is moving a little bit as if there's a breeze behind it, gently shaking it. And behind that tapestry, you find an opening to a secret passageway.
Hey guys, there's more stuff.
Ooh. What'd you find? Maybe we should check the mirror, too.
Lana takes the crowbar
Open.
and smashes the mirror.
Which then shatters into a billion pieces and harmlessly falls to the floor.
Nothing behind the mirror.
Great, John.
Very thorough in my investigations.
Standing back while Roland opens the door.
Roland, maybe as we move forward, you and I should lead.
Sounds like a plan. Can I kick the door open?
You know, he's got a high investigation. I've got high perception. Between the two, with our powers combined.
You notice that the tapestry is basically tacked to the floor, but it can easily be lifted, so you can easily pass through the tapestry to the room behind it.
Oh. What is this room?
Alright. In this room, you can see a small shrine to an elven god.
Elven?
Do I recognize the god?
Oh, that's right, you are elf. Okay, yes. Finmeril Mesteren, the elven god of outcasts, scapegoats, and solitude.
Man after my own heart.
You also find a journal in here, which looks like it belongs to Nerovane, which you now learn his name. That is who you were fighting earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And the journal reveals his relationship to King Malandrak, whom you guys met back in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, that's the one whose son Rano knew?
The one whose son disappeared and didn't know where his missing son was? Yes. You now learn that the missing son is actually a worm speaker. While reading the journal, you also find out that the green dragon mask is already at the Well of Dragons under protection.
No.
Looks like we were too late. They've already moved it.
Then we need to hurry back. Hopefully we can secure the other mask.
I'm going to keep the journal as evidence for the connection between the two.
It's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Good idea.
King Melindrak deserves to know.
Finrod, where you're standing, can I get an investigation, please? Your passive ain't high enough, so I need you to actually roll it.
All right.
Rip.
Nope, you don't see anything in this room other than the one secret passage you guys came in through.
Would perception count? My passive is 20.
Yeah, passive perception of 20, that'll slide. You notice that along the south wall again, it looks like there's a door there with no hinges, but it's basically made out of stone and it fits nice and snug with the rest of the wall.
A door with no hinges, snugging as well. Well, I will use the crowbar, try and fit it in the frame of the door and pry it open.
It easily slides open.
Guys, look!
It's in there.
I don't know. What is in here?
Is there more secret passages?
Oh, there's more of that water. Did this come back out to where we were before? Oh, no. What's over there? Ooh, look at that.
All right.
There might
You
be a
can tell
passage
by
there.
the look of this room, you can tell that it is Chut's lair.
Chut's lair, you say?
Yep.
Did Chuck have a treasure hoard in his lair?
Yes, he did, and I'm preparing to just copy paste it into chat.
Huzzah! Loot! I mean, Rano does not care for earthly possessions.
Yeah, he keeps telling us that. So does it look like there's a passageway over here big enough for him to have gotten out, and that's how he got out above the waterfall? Or
Is it 50 gold pieces per player?
Whoops, I missed the part of the line. That is 10 gold bars from the trade bars from
50
Baldur's
gold
Gate.
each?
And there's 10 of them.
Okay, hold on. Okay, what? Alright, hold on. So, 8,000 copper pieces, 2,400 silver. I'm adding this to the party loot. No electrum, thank God. 120 gold pieces. And then 10 plant. Is that what the 2 is between gold and silver? Is that supposed to be 2 electrum?
No, it does not say anything about Electrum in here.
Oh no, that's 2,400. I'm stupid. So I got that into the party loot. And then...
Do we have? Is that something in the journal that we can? The party list?
No, just Rano's been carrying it. It's all on his sheet.
Oh, okay.
So generally, if you ask Rano, he'll be like, "This is how much we have." Then I'll add my 50 in. Everybody else mark their own, and then 10 gold trade bars from Baldur's Gate. I will mark those as well.
Oh, that's what the 50 is. It's 10 gold,
gold
bars
bars.
worth of 50, not 50 gold pieces each.
Oh, okay, got you. So then don't mark that in your. All right, custom item 4. Gold. I love gold.
You can see really far, right?
While we're standing in this treasure hoard, I will use my my Furbolg magic to cast detect magic for free.
Other than the items that the party is carrying, you do not detect any.
Okay. 10, there we go.
See really far, right?
Me?
Lou?
Yeah, Lou.
Lou?
What?
You see really far, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can you see what's out past that water area there? I can only see just inside of that tunnel
Hey,
or,
Giz,
or
do we know how much the silver trade bars are worth? I didn't get that part.
20.
Okay, cool. There we go.
So Giz, what is this area back here? Or if I would even be able to see through.
Alright, looking into the water, you can tell that there is some kind of large tunnel. Oh, I'd say big enough for a dragon to easily pass through. At the bottom of that pool, on the west side, you can see that the tunnel heads out into another area.
oh, that's how
Yeah.
he got to where we were before. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Splash.
just the tunnel. Let's go. I'm gonna get.
Do we need
Well,
to
at
go
least now
through
we know
there
where he
now?
came from.
Yeah, and how he got there.
Well, so Rano doesn't hesitate. He just plunges into the water and swims to the other side.
And you now find yourself back in that large chamber where you guys had the battle with basically everybody. But now you are on the other side of the pool from where you were before.
We should probably catch up with him because who knows what could happen.
Crow just dives
I would
into
be
the
waiting
pool and starts
here.
swimming.
Oh, my.
Wait, is that supposed to be like a large hill? We can't get up there because it's got line of sight.
It is
where
a Yeah, it's a large stalagmite slash stalactite that goes from the center of the pool all the way to the ceiling.
And then this was a raised ledge, right?
20-foot raised ledge with what you can see is a bunch of bodies at the top, arms and bows, and just kind of hanging over the edge.
Point to Roland. A ladder, quick.
Does Roland carry a ladder?
He does.
Oh,
Yes. I take the Rod of Lordly Might and turn it into a ladder to get up there.
Oh yeah, I forgot it did that.
I did not. I used to be attuned to that thing.
As you are standing up there, basically all you can see is what looks like a kitchen-style area. And the dead bodies along the edge. And it looks like where the commoners and everyone else basically made their food. Nothing
these
super
people like-
spectacular. Yeah, they're dead.
Kitty. She's in the box. I'm not going to disturb her. Nice kitty.
Were these caterers? Did we kill?
To be fair, I killed them all. Although I wish one of them was still alive.
That doesn't make it any better.
Also up there, you see an ancient shrine in the corner that shows a young female human holding a basin.
Who's this?
Would I be able to recognize the,
Give me a religion check.
Ooh, I'm really good at those. Hey.
Rono, you immediately recognize it as Eldath, the goddess of waterfalls.
Yes, I did recognize that. Not,
store over here.
Not one of my favorites. Eldath is a lake spirit and a pacifist. I remember there was a druid copse that were worshippers of Eldath. Their philosophy greatly differed from my tribe's. But a good being all the same. And Rano will kneel and pull out his incense and offer a small prayer to the god.
Look like it's a lot older than how long the dragon folk have been here.
Yes, it does.
And now everybody's up here. I'm grabbing my lamp.
Is this a door over here?
There's water that flows from the cracks in the ceiling onto the statue's head and then into the basin. You can see that long years have etched thin white lines resembling the tracks of tears across the statue's face. Because of the prayer, the entire party now has inspiration and bless. But bless will probably wear off before you get to town, but
well, shit.
I'm not sure how that spell works. But
Right?
you all have inspiration.
All right. Rano concludes his ritual, gives a bow of respect to the nature goddess, and let us continue.
Actually, that door would have been open because of all the fighting. There's nobody left up here to actually close it when they're done. Ossifa, you immediately recognize the room ahead as the one you ran through chasing after that knight.
Yep.
At the end there.
So then it's looking like we've covered all the ground.
Anything on the other side?
All right. Now that you're not in the middle of a fight, you can tell that this chamber was the one that the Ettins used. There's 3 huge piles of trash mounts piled against the west wall. You can tell that this is where they basically lived.
I'm going to go to Lou.
All the things.
In here. I'm going to go to Lou and elbow him. Young one, search those piles. Ettins usually keep their valuables in heaps of rubbish.
Yeah, you're funny.
What?
You can search the trash pile.
What?
Well, I mean, the Ettins being creatures as they are, like one of them was was wearing a magical belt, it's wouldn't be too far out of the realm of possibility for them to stash other valuables.
That's right. Now go on
Rare gin.
and really reach in there. If you're not covered in garbage up to your elbows, then you're doing it wrong.
Right, you don't want the old men to go searching, do you? You want your
I
guys to
only
be able
have one
to.
eye. I would probably overlook anything inside said pile.
And as you said, my eyes are getting kind of old themselves. So, you know.
We've already found most of the stuff. I mean,
Oh, but you
I don't
wouldn't
feel
want
like
to
we should
overlook
waste
anything,
any more
would you? Go on.
time. It's okay. We've already made out pretty well. I'm sure we can just move on. Stupid old.
We'll search through the pile.
I know, right?
I will too.
Investigation checks for those actually digging, please.
Hey, Luke,
Okay.
come here. I don't remember if we hit that one place the other direction from the trap.
We probably shouldn't go too far.
Why myself? That's what you're for. Come on, come on.
Oh,
Alright.
it's okay. We got
So,
Finron.
you find a small pouch containing 50 gold pieces next to one of the silver trade bars. Roland, you come across three greater healing potions.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
I hand the coins and the trade bar over to Rano.
That was 50 gold
You
and 1 silver bar.
Yes.
You got it.
Wait, hold up, Isfa.
We found treasure, you guys.
That's okay. It ends up here.
Kasapra, the room that you are in looks like a storeroom where they store considerable quantities of food and alcohol. Based on the volume of food in these food stores, you can tell that he was planning on a large series of assaults against the elves of the Misty Forest.
Isfa, grab some alcohol before Rano realizes.
We could just dump it in the water back there.
Finrond,
Dumping it.
since you are an elf, you immediately recognize 8 of the bottles as Evermead.
I relay this to my party right after palming one.
For mead.
I'm gonna take one too.
I guess if we're done searching the garbage piles, Rano will. I think I have prestidigitation. I do not. We're just gonna be all garbagey.
But Roland does, so he's gonna clean us all up.
Oh, good. Very good.
Yeah, it's not like there's a large pool of water just outside that room or anything.
But then we would be wet.
Yes.
I mean, I guess we're already still
already
wet.
Now we would be wet and smell like garbage.
Rano, you already smell like garbage.
That's hurtful.
Lou, you
I
can
just-
insult him from
yeah.
the other side of the cavern like that.
I can pretend.
Alright, so are you guys gonna collect the Evermead?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it's apparently important, so I'm going to grab a bottle myself.
Elvish spirits. Very fine indeed.
Finrod, can you roll me a history check?
Right.
What are you doing in here?
Digging around, doing stuff.
I'm gonna hide the bottle. Nothing.
I didn't go off on my own.
Alright, I'll let you have advantage on that one. Finrod, you know immediately that these bottles are very rare. The only place to get them is from the Elven island of Evermead. So 8 bottles of Evermead is extremely rare to be finding anywhere else.
Yes, it seems rather a curious item for them to have, given its rarity. I tell my compatriots.
Well, they've been robbing from elves.
He's an elf. He had good
Well,
taste.
Well, I
I
mean,
have
we
one,
could
actually,
just,
there's only 7 there because I have one tucked in my bag.
There was only 6 there.
Down.
There's only 6 there. There's 5 bottles there.
5 bottles.
Anyone else gonna tuck a bottle? of
Why are
liquor
you all
away?
acting so suspicious?
No reason.
No reason. What's suspicious? We're not
What?
suspicious.
Nah,
You're
no.
suspicious.
You're crazy.
All right, I need sleight of hand or stealth checks from Asifa and Lou on this one.
Sleight of hand. Yeah.
Well, my,
His
that too high?
passive is 20,
my
isn't
passive
it?
is 20, so I would see you very well. What do you have in
You
your
can
hand?
tell that both of them tucked a bottle away. So you can tell originally there was more than just the 5 bottles.
I'm gonna reach in and I'm gonna take the
got
bottle out of Lou's hand and I'm gonna look at it and read the label.
It's already like half empty.
I would have think I'd taught you better than this. Elvish spirits? Ha! And I put the bottle back in his hand angrily.
Lou, did you just say it was half empty?
No. Maybe.
Okay. That's what it sounded like you said. I need a con check, please.
Oh god. Oh.
That's what you get.
You are completely inebriated.
Wow.
I mean, you're
Next
flocked.
time.
I can't see anything. Rano's making.
I'm gonna take
So
the half-empty bottle.
I'm still searching around for good stuff.
You found
The
the good
room you're
stuff.
in is a storeroom. Basically, it's all food stuff and the
Yep.
bottles that you guys found.
Yep. We got some. Hey, there's some good foods here. I mean, look at this. This is a nice soft dried meat. It's not that really hard chewy stuff. And ooh, look at this over here. There's good whey bread. Ooh. I'm gonna get so fat.
So Lou has a bottle, Isifa has a bottle, Finrond has a bottle. I'll collect the others and throw them in the bag. How many bottles remain?
You picked up 5 bottles and put 5 away.
All
You know, Lou has a half a bottle. You know, Asifa has one. Finron hasn't said anything or acted suspicious, and he had it stashed away before you got in there.
Right.
So.
So I don't know about it. Sure. That was Evermead.
Yes.
Mead. Do we have a
Evermead.
value for the Evermead? Is it?
Let's see. Lou just slammed half a bottle, so he just drank 500 gold worth of Evermead. Each bottle is worth 100 apiece.
So you drink 50 gold, not 500.
Yeah, 50. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, don't add up.
1,000 gold bottles of mead, and he's like, oh, I'm so drunk.
Still, considering that a mug of ale in a tavern costs like 3 copper, that is a very exquisite drink.
Yep.
Okay, are you guys ready to return back to Baldur's Gate?
Yes.
See, I knew there was someplace we hadn't been yet.
Baldur's Gate. Do you mean Waterdeep?
Waterdeep? Yeah, I was saying Baldur's Gate because
Because
of
of all
the trade bars.
Yeah. We can go to Baldur's Gate. I know the way.
Wait, didn't we go there on the caravan anyway?
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh yeah. You're right. We did go through Baldur's Gate. Pre El Toro's devastation.
All right.
Okay, so we are returned to Waterdeep, and
So-
it takes us, what, a week to get there or whatever?
Would we get
Roughly a
another?
week, yes.
So we would have a long rest between then and now?
Yes, you would.
Okay. I would hope so.
I can't see you guys doing a forced march and not taking a long rest.
So a week is 7 dawns. So
Yeah, we would have full charges on staffs and robes and...
Yeah, everything would be fully charged.
Hooray! This makes me happy.
We should report it into somebody.
Uh,
Oh, we're supposed to go to the King Hootham's or what?
Immediately upon returning, you guys are immediately met by a familiar face.
Leosin.
It's Leosin, and he says that the council wants an update on what you guys have basically found out when you guys went after the Green Mask.
Lose a lightweight.
we did learn this, yes. All right. So we're going to King who? Melindrak? Or the council?
It'll be the entire council.
All right. Let us go. And this time, I say we let Crow do the talking. He's the most eloquent of us all. He's less likely to offend them than some of us.
I perform an elaborate bow.
And Fenron can play the music to help stage the present.
Ooh, very good.
Yes.
As soon as Finron starts playing, King Melodrak waves him off and says, "Enough with the music, just tell me what you found out in the Misty Forest. Are my villages safe now, or are they still going to be expected to be raided by that dragon and the worm speaker that was riding them?"
Well, the hideout, after we tracked them down, we managed to clear them down after an epic battle of clashing swords, poisonous clouds of dust, and raging roars from dragons and spells from casters. But we prevailed. However, the dragon and the worm speaker made good their escape. But the hideout has been cleared out, and their allies are no more. They have no more support to call upon to try and assault your people.
Well, this is good that Misty Forest is not going to be safe from all these raids. Did you learn anything else of importance while you were there?
Well, we did happen to find a journal, although I guess we haven't really had a chance to look through it yet.
We read it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we read the book. Remember,
Roland hands it over to Crow.
his son is the dragon speaker, the worm speaker.
Oh, okay. We found that the worm speaker is at Nerenvain, I believe.
No
is who
way,
we're acquainted.
impossible! It can't be!
Friend, it is true. Show him the book.
Indeed, and I hand it over. Written by his own hand.
Yes, this is my son, but he can't be the worm speaker. He can't be in league with the cult. It's not possible.
And yes,
Must
it
be
is.
the case.
I must think on these things. And you notice that he sits down with the journal and he basically doesn't say anything else. But you can tell that he's now in deep thought.
Oh, buddy. So what will the council have us do next?
Well, we know where Vramil White is. We're not sure why he's there, but all the spies in the Harpers and even, those other guys all say that he's basically looking for a tomb, but we're not sure why, but we know where he is.
Then we will head there next, if that is all.
Oh, but you must be careful because he is a very close ally and confidant of Severin.
Seven again.
I don't know who that is.
The leader, the one in charge.
Of the Cult of the Dragon.
Yes.
Ah, yes, I know who that is. Of course.
So kill him.
Yeah, if we kill his friends, maybe he'll come after us instead of us having to chase them all over the land, rooting them out of their little holes.
Well, we know that he's
Round
gone
battle.
to the Serpent Hills, but like we said, we're not sure why he's there. And the Harpers are spread too thin right now to actually go and actually like chase him down and find out what he's doing over there.
Well, I suppose we'll take some time to restock in town, and then we'll be off. Maybe we can speak with our Harper contact. That's Leosin, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. We will meet with Leosin and exchange information, and then we will try to resolve this quickly. Are we dismissed, sir?
Yes, you guys can go. As you leave the council chambers, you are immediately met by Leosin.
Oh, he wastes no time.
He was in the room with you, so he knew you were going to be looking for him. And basically, okay, this is the rumors that we've heard so far. What we know is that, well, Dram, the dwarf, is Dram the White. He's the white dragon mask. But the rumors we have is that he's lost the mask, and he's gone searching for it. Boreski Bridge is our best contact point of where to go to find him and find out where he's actually headed.
And do we know where he was last located?
Boreski Bridge is the best information we have on his last known location.
Then
What bridge?
Boarski? Boarski, yeah.
Ah,
Yep, Boarski. Boarskier.
where's that?
Uh,
Digging out map.
I'm trying to remember. I think it's somewhere like
Asafa likes maps.
Baldur's Gate, El Toro region, Candlekeep, maybe. It doesn't matter. We will find out, as that is where we are headed.
No, we kind of need to know in order to go there.
As you
Leosin,
say
do you know
that,
where that is?
Leosin points to a spot on your map that is basically north and east of the Tradeway.
Ah.
It's like the bridge provides access to the winding waters. It's a major landmark. You can't miss it. It's constructed of black granite.
So that leads, let's see, leading to winding water. Oh, right here.
Then we shall be off. Take care, little mouse.
Mouse?
Yep.
Remember from way back when we rescued him from the bandits?
Oh, right.
Alright, so good. Heading out of the building.
Do we need to grab anything from town before we head back?
I suggest potions of healing.
Spell scrolls or
Let's see, we're currently at Waterdeep again.
I don't have any money, so if you guys are buying stuff,
good lie.
Rano's got all our money.
I don't lie. I'm an honest man.
Okay, so we need to head south then on the Tradeway if we're at Waterdeep. Ooh, there's a Dragon Spar Castle. Is that at all interesting? Can we go by there? Or do we not have time for tourist stuff?
No.
Oh, here it is, the bridge, right by the Troll Claws. It's right here on the map.
Going on
On the way
vacation.
over to Subar.
So
what
we're
map are you
going.
looking at?
It's
No,
probably
it
not
doesn't
real.
matter. First things first. What do we need to buy before we go?
I mean, we already bought a lot of stuff before we left.
Yeah, but we had used a lot of stuff. We have only one raised head scroll remaining. We still have reagents for 4 greater restos, but we used one of those too.
So, do we need to just replenish those?
I don't know. Do we want to? I mean, I guess we wouldn't need. We still have 4.
You're kind of our magic keeper, so I would defer to your knowledge.
Which means
I
we
don't know
trust
how
it.
the party is sitting for potions.
I have one. Where was it?
Krill has
I
one
have
great
one
healing potion.
Yeah, me too. One greater healing.
Uh,
And one potion of fire breath. Ooh, I haven't used my fire breath. That would be so much fun. I can roast marshmallows with it.
Right,
that's the first thing you think of.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go to the bank
Yeah?
of Waterdeep and exchange some of these currencies.
Lulu, just think if I was a Tyrannosaurus Rex and I used the potion of fire breath, wouldn't that be so cool?
How are you gonna drink the potion if you're a T-Rex?
Well, that's what you're for. You can toss it into my mouth, right?
Then you're gonna have glass in your mouth.
Yeah,
gotta
who
think
cares? I'm a
ahead.
T-Rex.
No, you drink the potion first, and then you get turned into a T-Rex. See, then it's already working. So then you're fire-breathing T-Rex, and everyone's super.
Would be so cool.
Be really cool.
Alrighty. So I am going to adjust. I'm getting rid of all these smaller coins.
Oh,
Go-
go to a money lender?
Go no, I'm going to
Or not a money lender,
bank.
Yeah. What are those places called that do currency conversion?
Thanks.
No, but it's, like they have them at airports.
Currency exchanges.
Yeah.
An exchange. That's the word I was thinking.
You just said it like a minute ago. You were like, what are those places called that exchange currency?
Fine.
Currency exchange.
Okay. Good. So then, after exchanging everything, we have 5030 gold.
Useful. You know what you could use that potion for?
What?
So what you do is drink the potion and you start doing like a street performance, and then people tip you money, and while they tip you money,
All right. So we have 5,000 gold.
Well, so
And-
while they tip me money, what?
oh yeah, like you're doing your performance, and then I kind of walk up and
How much
Take
are our
the-
greater healing potions? Aren't those 500 each?
Regular healing potions are 50.
No, I said greater healing potions.
Oh, I think they're 100.
And then it's superior is 500.
So what are you doing while I'm
think
doing the fire breathing?
well,
thing?
just theoretically,
All right.
Are you gonna pickpocket?
Is it possible to buy 12 greater healing potions?
Yes, it is, as long as you have the gold for it, which I kind of already know you do.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna blow 1,200 gold. We'll get 12 greater healing potions. Everybody gets 2. Spread them around.
You said greater healing,
Greater healing.
manage equipment. So add 2. So I have 3 now. Yay! Thank you.
That should keep us supplied for a while. And then we're going to buy 1 superior healing potion for extreme emergencies. Sound good? Too bad. I have the money.
We can get
And as you hand the gold over to Alchemist says, it's a good thing you only want 1 because that is the last one in stock anywhere here in Waterdeep.
Of course. Hopefully more are have been prepared for us when we return.
Oh, greater healing potions are 100 gold pieces each.
Yes, that's why we bought 12 of them.
All right, my bad.
We can get Finrod to play the music, and I can do a fire-breathing sword dance thing, and you can do the pickpocketing stuff.
Come on, to the road. Let's go. Walk and talk at the same time.
But wait, the crowds are here in Waterdeep.
We have more important things to do.
Oh,
We already have money. Why would we want to steal it from these good people? The people that we're trying to save.
Spent all of it.
We would be giving them entertainment for it. We'd be earning it.
Well, they don't know that we're
It's at this
stealing
point,
it.
I would hold up 300 platinum coins. We still have plenty of money. Honestly, when I think that... And I look at Isifa, and then he just stops talking. Let's just go.
And Auspitus beams at it.
Let's just go do it later.
Oh, all right.
Stupid run, stupid plans.
Adults.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. So, from Waterdeep, past Daggerford, over to here, past... Oh, so can we stop by the Dragonspear Castle? Is it really neat?
Dragonspear Castle?
Yeah, we go right past it.
To do what exactly?
Well, I don't know. Maybe see it. I mean, it's got to be cool, right? It's
Well,
500
we're kind
mi-
of trying to stop the end of the world here. I think we should put sightseeing last on our to-do list.
I think I know
Let's-
how to remedy this.
It-
If allowed, I would like to cast a spell.
Oh no.
And what spell would you like to cast?
Silence. Targeted on myself. So now we can walk in silence.
Oh, you
So
just
It's 500 miles, almost exactly. How long is it going to take us to get 500 miles? It's a major road, though, so... Do we get, like, a cart or horses or something, or do we have to walk that whole way?
That would have been a good question to ask while we were in town and buying supplies.
Rondo has all the money. Maybe you should.
Well, he did tell
Wait,
us
how
to
are we having this
ask him-
conversation? You can't talk. You can't talk. You can't talk.
Oh, sorry.
Unless you leave the zone of silence, but then I can't hear you. No.
As you guys leave, Leolson comes up to say something, and he gives you guys horses. You can't quite hear what he's saying for some reason. He then immediately realizes what's going on and just nods, hands over the horses so you guys can quickly make your travel to Borsky Bridge.
I will use the message cantrip to communicate with Leosin.
As soon as you cast the cantrip, before you even have a chance to say anything, he realizes what you did, and he's like, I understand completely.
Technically, you can't even use
Oh, you're right,
messages
it
for
has
the
a verbal
verbal
component.
component.
Verbal component. I just saw that myself.
I just shrugged.
Anyways,
It's fine.
he hands over the horses.
I'll use Furbolg hand signals. There.
And he basically gives you a weird look, pretends he understands, and just nods.
Create a Just some floating text in the air that says "Thank you." See you soon. Using minor illusion.
Does that have a verbal component?
No.
Oh, I'm starting to think I should have put like a dozen encounters in here. But I'm nice. You guys eventually make it to the bridge. You notice that the trail is extremely well guarded. And your path is pretty easy. I mean, you guys see Harper's and others from the council, not the actual council members, but the different factions are basically patrolling certain sections of the road, so it's a safe, uneventful journey all the way to the bridge.
When we reach the bridge.
So by then so Lou and I are going stark raving mad with boredom and getting into all sorts of mischief by now.
Kicking rocks around.
I mean, you can talk to each other. I mean, you just have to be outside of the zone of silence.
And keep in mind, it is a 500-mile trip. That zone of silence would have worn off unless you plan on casting it every day.
Don't you have a macro or something that tells how long it would take us to go that far by?
Yeah. How far is it in miles?
500.
And travel pace would be normal on horseback, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We're on a road. It would take 16 days.
17 days, okay.
Yeah. It's a long trip. We've already lost by the time we arrive.
Lou, we can totally do a lot of mischief in 17 days.
We could.
As you guys approach the bridge, you can see that there is two giant sculpted images that are at the bridge itself, commemorating a legendary battle that they fought on the bridge during the time of troubles. There is a way station at the edge of the bridge before crossing into the Serpent Hills. The way station is basically just a bunch of tents and wagons. And as you guys approach this way station, what would you guys like to do?
Go get Wade?
I need a bath. Oh, do they have rooms for it? I totally need a bath.
Pick up some protein.
As you ask about rooms, you look around and you see that it is basically just a little bit more than a collection of tents and wagons and caravans providing food, mounts, and other services for travelers.
Okay, I'll go swimming in the river then. Food cooked by somebody, not us.
Yeah, Rano sucks at cooking.
What do you mean?
You're no great shakes either.
Rano does not cook anything.
Yeah, everything you eat is green and fresh and nothing.
My body is a temple. I sustain my temple with only the most nutrient-enriched vegetables and plant matter.
You're an ancient temple.
Those are the best kinds?
Now you're old and not used.
Well, I guess we better start asking around since this is the last place they were.
So, as you start asking around and making inquiries about Vram, you are directed to Bolo and its female halfling proprietor.
Okay. So, greetings. I've been told that perhaps you might be able to assist.
And who is it that you are searching for? I've heard rumors, but I'd rather hear it directly from you.
A dwarf by the name of Ram. Purple robes. Likes dragons.
A dwarf in purple robes? Oh, I saw him. He was asking about escorts into the hills. When this hooded fellow starts asking him about his business, the dwarf looked him straight in the eye, pulled out his dagger, and stabbed the tall fellow dead. He was one of those scaled folks from Serpent Hills, come down to spy on us. That dwarf's a hero, make no mistake, but he and his entourage took off straight away for the hills then, quick as cats.
Any idea where in the hills they were going?
He didn't say, and we didn't ask.
Well, thank you for the information. I'll pass it on to my companions.
Into the hills. The troll claws?
Serpent
Or
Hills?
the Serpent Hills to the north. Okay.
How far away are the Serpent Hills from the bridge?
Yeah, so I'll head back to the party. It's like, well, it appears that he was spotted. Killed a lizard folk who asked or suggested that he could maybe act as a guide or something along those lines. But so I heard that they headed into the Serpent Hills.
Do we
Quite
have a
quickly.
map of the region? Oop.
If the
Do we have a
if
map of the
woman is to
region?
do-
What was the question?
Do we have a map?
No, there is not.
Can I look around in town and try to find a map of the Sword Coast?
Kind of thought I had a map because Asifa's been consulting her map at several points over this journey.
Is it in our journal somewhere?
No.
I kind of thought we had a map too, because there's the Sword Coast map, the Sword Coast page with all the locations. That one.
Yep, that's the one. That's the only map that is in here.
So do we have access to it?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So then, referencing the map, need to figure out how far these hills are from where we are, which I don't see.
If we go up along the river, let's see, 35 miles to a fork in the river. If we take the fork up in there, it's about 100 miles of cross country.
From the Serpent's Trail to the Serpent Hills?
To the Serpent's Tail stream up into the Serpent Hills, yeah.
Okay. And then where is the bridge?
The bridge is right. Okay, hang here. Where's? If you move me to the map, I can ping it. Let's see here.
It would be like right here. Boyarski Bridge isn't on this map.
No, it isn't on this map, but it is right.
It's where the tradeway.
It's right about here. It's right about here.
Okay, so
Because we go up to this is the. Wait. Let me.
you're gonna figure out why I'm asking all these questions soon, and then guess it's
Yeah,
going to shoot.
yeah, we're about here because this is the first fork of the river, the second fork of the river, and these are the Serpent Hills that we're going up
there's
into.
no.
So
Is the map to scale? Looks like it. So if we're like here, it's 150 miles. Jeebus.
and there's not a road there. I mean, we can go up the river if the river's navigable. We can take that most of the way, but then
We
we're
don't
going to
have
be
a
up in the hills.
Wait, don't we? No. That was a different group with the folding boat.
That was a different group. Dogwalker had a boat, but he's not with us.
he now has a mighty ship.
All right.
So it's going to be a lot of hard travel. We're going to want to get plenty of. Well, I guess we have what we need.
We'll be fine. We can always make berries for food.
Yeah.
Although I was looking for this well. Oh, 3 miles. Womp. Not useful. Not yet.
The
Maybe.
going through the trees. The
Oh no, I can get there very quickly. No, I was looking for the range on Commune with Nature. It's only 3 miles. So it won't be of any value until we actually get into the hills. Even so,
I guess
do we just want to rush to the hills and start poking around, or do we want to see if anyone else here has information?
might see if anyone has information and if there are any boats heading up the Serpent's Tail, because that's at least cut some time off if we can get a ride.
As you ask around, everyone directs you back to Bolos. And
Is that the lady that was that the
yes,
lady
it
that
is.
Okay.
Are you saying VOLO?
BOLO.
Okay. Bolo.
Bolo.
Be on the lookout, yeah.
All right. So we're just gonna go back, and I'm going to slam my hand on the counter. You, how much for a boat?
And we can sell the horses.
Are they ours to sell?
Well, what are we gonna do? Pay for them to be kept for their upkeep here while we go?
The horses are no concern of mine. You, boat!
Oh, we're going on another boat.
But, sir, why would you need a boat? There is a path along the river you can follow. If all you're trying to do is follow Vram, him and about a dozen of his companions all headed off in that direction along the edge of the river. His trail should be easy to follow.
Yeah, wait. We have horses. Why would we need a boat?
I don't
There's
know.
a trail
You're
on
the one
the-
screaming at the man for that.
Okay.
Like, we have one method of transportation. We're gonna.
We need two.
I didn't know there was a trail along the river.
Let's just get our horses and go.
Well, I seem to have embarrassed myself. If you'll excuse me, I must go scooter slide. We're gonna turn around and we're out. We're leaving. Unless anybody else wants something.
Heading for the trail.
All right.
150 times 16.6 divided by 500. It's gonna take us 5 days.
Well, what? Okay, hear me out.
Maybe slower for the hill as we get into the hills. Yeah.
All right. Hear me out. What if we move quickly?
Man, why didn't I think of that?
No, I mean,
What if we move?
you understand when I say move quickly, I mean we take less time for breaks and we just full on book it.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
I am suggesting a forced march.
Hey, Miss Bolo Lady, ma'am, how long ago was Ram here?
Oh, I'd say him and his companions headed off into the Serpent Hills maybe a week ago.
A forced march, we can get there in 4 days. Otherwise,
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Otherwise,
What's
We might-
like? There's a drawback to doing a force march.
we have to make exhaustion checks.
Oh, and those are with con.
It'll save us a day. That's all it is.
Yeah, I don't know if a day is really worth it to possibly be.
But that's assuming it's a normal speed. If it's difficult terrain, because we're traveling up into the hills, then we would be moving at a slower pace. Which then... And we don't know what it'll be, right? We have to wait until we're actually told one thing or the other.
Well, actually, we wouldn't be because I am a ranger, and mountain is my Use my terrain type.
No shit. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Please
That
stand by.
multi-class.
that throwaway class ability from Ranger. All right. Well, I guess we're traveling at a normal pace.
And we can move stealthily while still traveling at a normal pace if we want to.
That could be useful, actually.
All right, so you guys are gonna head off and at a normal pace. So we're looking at what, 5 days?
5 days of travel.
Yep.
Stealthily.
Stealthily.
And tracking.
Hey, I think we have an encounter. Ooh-wee.
What's it gonna be?
I'm gonna put... We're in the hills. I'm gonna say orcs and ogres.
Rocks.
Rocks.
Rocks are a bad memory. Those ones.
We know that is it Varum? We know that they have the white mask, but we don't know if that's actually who they're hanging out with.
We know that he's looking for it.
Oh, that's right. They lost it.
He did
Yeah.
have it. He did have it. He's lost it, and he's looking for it.
We might actually recover a mask.
So on day 3,
That's not day 3. I roll
Oh.
every 6 hours. So that's the roll for the
Ah,
first
okay.
day.
so afternoon of the first day.
That's not very cool.
It's not very catch money of you.
No.
Isfa, you want to see a really cool trick?
Well, gonna show me a cool trick?
Yeah. So this is what I like to do. Is you take a rock and you throw it at him, and then you act like nothing happened. So I'm just gonna chuck a rock at Rano.
And both both Lou and Asif are looking innocent.
You're bullying me.
And as you guys are riding, Finrond is between you guys and Rano, and he uses his gloves of missile stirring to catch your projectile while he shoots you a nasty look for throwing rocks at Rano.
I point to Isfa.
Who looks indignant. Ooh, lizard folk.
I would never throw a rock.
You totally did. You were showing me about it.
You did it. You did it. Don't blame it on me.
There's a bunch of lizard folk here.
We should probably stop squabbling long enough to talk to them.
So I would imagine.
Oh, hey, is this the path up into the Serpent Hills?
As you ask that, you see that a couple of them grab their weapons, and they're now eyeing you very, basically kind of nervous, like, why are you there? And
I shout out to them in Draconian. Hello, what are your intentions?
The wrong hit points on this token.
sorry, I
Where
just
does
grabbed it off the list.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine.
And then the rest of the group stands up, also grabbing their weapons. Their intent is quite clear.
I will say in Draconic as well. We're tracking some intruders to your lands. If If you're not with them, then we have no business. We don't have any grievance with you. You shouldn't have any with us.
These days I should learn Draconic.
The lizard folk look at each other, and one of them pulls his javelin back as if he's about to throw.
Very well, then. I will draw my sword.
Yeah, Rana would not hesitate. We're being threatened. Ooh, good rolls from everybody.
Oh my gosh, 323.
Right?
We've all
Of
got
course.
20s.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we just call this
Hand
a
wave
wash?
this one.
The whole party goes before they do.
Lou? Alright, based on where you Crow, can I get a dex? Oh, he moved it. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm not
Alright,
gonna.
Come on, 44 damage.
Where's my thing? From the Staff of Power.
Yeah, roll the damage.
I'm trying.
I want to know if it's even worth rolling a dex save on him or not.
I don't know if he can get to 44 from the staff.
It's the same level. If I didn't roll 3-1.
Well, aren't you don't you re-roll ones? Aren't you elemental
Oh, that
adept?
is yeah, that's right. I do re-roll.
Is it ones and twos?
Crap, I gotta check.
Well, you should know.
I don't give me.
Did you take the elemental adept feat?
No, it's different.
Flames of Plethagos?
Yeah. Roll 5 damage. You reroll. Yeah, it's just once.
Oh,
So there's
so you
3 of
re-roll
them.
ones.
So
It looks like it doesn't matter.
Oh, none of them passed. So they take
Yeah,
the full 20.
it doesn't matter. Alright, that group of 5 is dead.
I'm gonna take my temp HP.
Now again, the whole party has one lizard folk to deal with.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, there
I'm
we
not
go.
sure how you guys kill him, but he's dead too.
The whole party just kind of gangs up around him.
Azuma frowns seriously at him.
Nat 20 for Lou for love of a fireball.
Yay!
Is that the only encounter for this day?
Well, yeah, that was this day because he rolled for every 6 hours.
So, can I regain charges?
You regain at least 1 every time, correct?
Yeah.
And you only used the 1. No, actually that
Oh, it's
uses
fine.
multiple, yeah. So yes, you will have to roll.
I don't think it matters because isn't the staff amount?
It's 1d8 plus 2.
So you can get at least 3. Yeah, it does matter. All right, there.
Alright, it's back to fully charged. Alright, day 2.
Here we go. All right. Let's get something a little bit more beefy. Hey, there's another encounter at midday. I'm rooting for you, Giz. I want the encounters.
Probably not lizard
Yep.
folks this time.
Nope. It's a pack of goats. It is a pack of herd animals.
Rhino,
They
talk
do
to
not
them.
like me. They are grazing harmlessly as you guys walk past. Day
That's
3.
a mixed meal.
That's an encounter on the table?
Yes, it is.
Can we?
5d6 herd mammals.
So, what do we want to do with the goat?
Walk away and leave them in peace?
Yeah,
They
definitely.
immediately see
Eat 'em.
you guys and they start bolting in the other direction as fast as they can.
Oh, I want
Go
them
with
to-
peace, creatures.
Alright, day 3.
Hey, another one. It's time in the morning?
Yeah, late morning.
If it's every 6 hours, then that would be like 6 a.m. ish. Somewhere in that block.
Well, of the waking day, every
from
6
6
hours.
a.m. to 10 a.m. Somewhere in there.
Oh, okay.
3
Right.
more goats. It's a goat apocalypse. It's
Man, the goat populations are doing really.
yeah.
All right.
No natural predators.
As you top the hill, you basically see that pack of goats from yesterday, and you can see that they are dead and being eaten.
Oh no!
Told
you
you
we
we
should have.
take.
What's
Now our
eating
meal's
them?
ruined. Oof. Oof.
They immediately see you guys as a fresh meal, and they charge.
There's
Just
what,
put
2
it
of
nice
these
and
guys?
close. Yes, sir.
I don't even know what these are.
Those are hill giants. And they
Oh.
are beautiful specimens.
Excellent.
What is happening here?
Oh man, 2 8s on our roll.
What happened?
Oh,
We were devastated by the goat disaster.
Yeah,
they
Like,
distract us.
completely demoralized.
Not only that,
It's like, oh,
these giants are faster than we thought. It surprised us.
We did so well before.
All right, whose role am I missing?
That's fine.
I'm not there. I rolled. I thought I hit my token, but apparently not. If you want to give me a turn, I can enter in what my roll was. It was 20.
I'd say she re-rolls. Let's see if she has to come roll around in the mud with the rest of us.
All right, I can do that.
Yeah, you take that. He's.
Watch them roll 20s now.
They're still behind us.
Oh boy. They're still
All right,
last.
Alcifer.
Oh no, they're going. Okay.
Yeah, they're
DM
back
will
near
choose
the
for them
end.
to go before Lou. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, they do. They go before Lou and Roland.
All right, so I am going to rage. So I put my aura on and protecting the 3 party members who are in here, and I shall strike at the one right next to me. Where's the little button thing here? Beyond 20. And I whirl around and strike at thee again. The 75 for?
That's your
He added up
damage.
the total for damage.
Oh, good heavens, that is quite a bit. Okay.
All right. Anything else?
That's bonus action. I don't need to move. That's it.
Crow.
All right. Well, Crow is going to go ahead and slash at the first, the one that's to his right that's already been attacked. Yeah, and we'll turn that one into a stunning strike. DC 16 con save,
He'll pass.
probably. Yep.
Yeah. it's a giant.
Second attack against the next one. No sneak attack on that one. It'd just be the 10 if that hits. And then I'm going to move.
Yep, that hits.
To dragon giants, right?
Dragon giants. That's it. That's all I'll do.
Rano?
Rano, as a furbolg, I speak giant. I'm familiar with giant culture. And I'm going to extend both of my arms to either side in a gesture of placation. And speaking in giant, friends, we do not seek to be against you here. Knowing your long and noble history, I know that you would be remiss that a sympathizer of the dragon cult hides within your hills. They are our enemy. It is them we are after. So please, cease this and let us pass.
You can see by the look on the one that he is seriously contemplating it. The other one looks at you and says, "You, food."
Okay. Well, I don't know if you want that to be my action or if that's just me talking at him or...
We'll call that your bonus.
Okay. Well then, for my action then... Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. I guess we're just going to try and Thorn Whip with a non-lethal attack on the wounded one. I think I need to move. Nope, I'm within 30. We're good. Whap. And that's it.
Alright, trying to find the knocked out symbol.
Sleep.
That's it.
Yeah.
I saw all of those
Poor thing.
status effects and thought he'd been hit by a Marlboro.
I have my mouse over the thing, and the 9 button is my push to talk. So as I move the mouse, it kind of just added them all up there like nine times over.
999.
I was about to say that Thorn Whip is overpowered now.
All right, that's it.
Finrond.
Okay, just a moment. Okay, I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Ground shakes.
Alright,
Okay,
and with that, he's pushed back 10 feet.
I will move back, and that will be it.
Alright, Hill Giant's turn. I'm kind of
they
shocked I
both-
actually get a turn.
Are they both going to gang up on me?
Nope, he is going to attack Rano because he saw Rano knock the other one out.
Very smart.
I would like to imagine
Yeah,
Ronald
I know.
just meeting his massive fist with his shield, just and then glare at him. Don't do this, brother.
I just want to leave it here on my turn for a bit, just so I can enjoy it. Lou, you're up.
Okay, so let me. That's good.
Not right there, please.
You do realize I left the other circle on the screen. It's in the top left corner.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Here, I'll fix it.
Well, I figured that's your default spell. I'd leave it there where you could access it.
I would like to re-roll that one. $39. And that's it for me. I'll take my temp HP.
Okay, Roland, you're up.
All right, surprised I actually get a turn myself. So, well, I was going to hop up here. Both swords with the flame tongue first. All right, and then offhand. And sneak attack would apply for that.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
And then I'll move over here. That's it.
You have mobility?
I have rakish audacity. So,
Okay, just making sure. Ossifa, you're up.
And carrying through with the swing, since that one's down, I slash into around the other side into the other guy. And again. Ooh, and I had a crit. Oh, so I could do a third one. I'm gonna do a third one into his dead body
For
just
your
for good.
third one, you're looking at Lou.
Ah, that's
Ooh, yeah!
that's a myth.
She'd be out of range anyway.
It's a really big
I could
sword.
take one step.
Go
What,
into
Hey,
the
what
Lou.
happens? Doesn't something happen when you kill something with that sword?
Yeah, I
Or is
get a
that
third attack.
No.
No, I mean with that specific sword.
Oh, I don't know. It hasn't talked to me in a while, and I don't know that that's what's happening. I've heard a
What?
voice. I've heard
the
a voice a
voice-
few times, but
Yeah, that's because I keep forgetting about it. So yes, you would hear a nice swing, deep rumbling in your head. And you can't tell exactly where it came from, but you know you heard it.
because you're standing right near me.
All right, end of the day. Lou, you want to roll, see if you get all your charges back on your fireball stick?
Oh
Any
yeah,
charges?
yeah. That's what I use to cast my fire.
Oh.
Comment. I mean, somebody keeps commenting on my. Who is it that keeps commenting on my swordsmanship? I mean, I know I kind of need the help in the practice, but really, guys, and why do you disguise your voice?
All right,
What?
you guys can have that discussion at night when you're sleeping. Or camp for the night. All right, what are we on? Day 4 now?
Day 4.
After midday. And tonight we arrive into the hills.
Basically, as you guys are traveling, you can see a group of vultures overhead circling, but they're not moving to like harass you guys or anything like that.
Do we want to go see what they're hovering over? Maybe there's an interesting corpse there.
Did you save any of the pieces of the mirror that Ronald broke? All you gotta do is look in it. They're flying straight overhead. It's you they're circling. Your party.
Oh,
They're basically waiting for you guys to like start stumbling like you're about to die or something so they can swoop in for a free meal. Oh my god, they need to work on these encounters, man.
It's just supposed to be exploration, I think.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, goats! So what, we have one more day?
Yes,
guys, we should-
Yeah.
We need to save the vultures because next day they'll be dead. If this goes long like the goats.
Oh no. But they're so far away. Here, better yet. Shut up and go to sleep. Next day. Ooh. 2 encounters.
Night watch. During the night watch. Who has last watch?
Have we been keeping a watch? Do we need a watch? You. Thanks for volunteering.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, screw Night Watch. I'm not doing that.
I'll take it.
Well, I mean, between me and Finron, we only need like 4 hours of rest each.
Oh yeah, right.
so-
We have elves.
Yeah, you're aware of your surroundings anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Alright. The night watch, the last guard, you're just have been patrolling around your guys' camp. You do come across an unmarked grave. Who's doing the last watch?
Let's say Crow, because, why not?
Alright, you come across the unmarked grave. With someone basically on top of that same said grave.
Okay. Huh. Wasn't that odd? Everything okay there? I suppose it's a little late to offer assistance.
Is the person dead? Is this their grave or?
Crow will offer a bow and bid them good night as he continues patrolling around.
Alright, as you go to walk away, I need a charisma save from you, please.
A charisma save.
Yes, charisma.
Okay.
Never mind.
What can I say? Crow's got a strong personality.
Alright, as you're basically walking away, the ghost is watching you intently. And then we get to the end of the night. Last day, you guys are now into basically the main heavy part of the hills. Up ahead, you guys can see where Vram's trail has come through.
Very good.
And you guys are now ahead of you in the distance. You can see that there is some type of shrine or temple ahead of you.
Okay, let's go check it out. I assume the tracks go into the shrine?
Does the trail that we're following and the people that we're following, do they head into the
Yes, it does. I'm working on. For some reason, you guys' tokens are coming out like half the normal size.
It's probably scaling on the grid.
Okay.
All right, in front of you stands a large tomb. You can see that it was once paved plaza.
Do not have sight.
That's because you can't. I'm assuming it's dark.
I can't see anything either. So.
Usually if it's dark, I can see my token.
Continue, Giz.
There is 2 stone statues in the courtyard in front of you, raising 20 feet high. Behind them is a 40-foot high edifice is carved into the cliffside, dominated by a relief of columns carved with strange and otherworldly scenes.
What kind of
Trails go
place
in.
is
Religion check to sort of figure it out, maybe? If it's a shrine? Nah, don't know.
If we're actually close enough now, before we're detected, I'd like to do the commune with nature as a ritual. Try and gain some information before we head in blind.
All right, and the 3 objects you are looking for? Don't you have to specify what 3?
Yes. It would be important peoples. Obviously, see what's around. I'm trying to link the spell for you. Let's go with prevalent peoples. We will do with buildings, information about buildings, since obviously we see this temple in front of us. Maybe we can get some information about the structure. And let's go with powerful, I don't know, elementals. That one will probably whiff, but I don't care.
All right, the elementals does whiff.
Okay, of course.
Important people and building structure. Building structure, you can tell that it is a temple that was built quite a long time ago. What you can tell is the original builder seems to still be in here. You can also detect a dwarf presence inside it. And you detect a lot of snakes. And south of you, somewhere past that campfire, you can detect that there are some larger creatures in that direction.
I will add to that part of my natural explorer while if it works.
And he's been tracking them for 4.5 days now.
All right. As far as you can tell, it was a party of about 6 or so, including Bram. So you know that Bram is inside this structure. The other 6 you've been following for the last couple days, it seems kind of like hazy. Like all 6 are not there anymore. You can detect 2 for sure, but you can tell that 2 of his guides are not human. And they passed through here maybe 2 days ago.
Okay, and is that further in this way or down towards the camp? Further in. Okay, cool. And everybody's medium sized?
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like our quarry is entered here not 2 days ago, and added to that, we can also say that it looks like they're still in there. Although some of them are not. Perhaps there are dangers lurking within the structure itself.
Before we head in again, same as before, cast Dark Vision twice on me and Isifa. Boom.
Well, at least we're no longer a week behind.
Oh.
Shall we continue then?
Indeed.
I said we
Should
head
we-
over this way.
All right. Should we?
Oh, my emitting light. There's a ladder here.
That goes up to the shrine, presumably. I'll go poke my head up and look. And I climb the ladder.
Okay. It looks like it's just the door. And Giz is saying this is the end spot for the stream, as entering the temple will surely have many wonderful adventures. So I guess we'll call it there, and then we'll pick up next week. What is the date for next
All
week?
right.
Yes. Next week we're good. The 6th, I'm gonna have to drop. I have another engagement. All right. Well, thank you all for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, join us in the Discord. And hopefully I see you guys in the morning for Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Bye, everyone.